Hey, what's going on there, everybody? This is Sam Leg here representing TeamJVS. Here you guys, another review. Hope you guys are having a happy holidays and a great new year. This film I saw a long time ago. The name of the film is called Watchers. This is directed by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, Ashana Shyamalan. This is starring Dakota Fanning as the main character in Mina. Mina is a twin. Something unfortunately happens to her twin a long time ago. But she's an artist and she's having a little bit of issues and she's just trying to drive along with her dog. And all of a sudden, something's happening with her ability to drive her car. She doesn't know where she's at and she's stuck in the woods. And she comes upon like a location and she's kind of having to run through the woods and she passes out. And when she wakes back up, she's in a facility where basically it's mirrored in. You can't really see past them. It's like projector mirrors, like if you're in an interrogation room all the way around. And so they're in this box and she's surrounded by three other individuals. One is Sarah, the other one is Daniel, and then the other one is Madeline. So the stars in this are Georgina Campbell plays the role of Sierra, Oliver Fignan plays the role of Daniel, and the amazing Olwen Foray plays the role of Madeline. And basically Madeline's been there the longest and the other two have been there for quite some time. They both, all three of them had like their significant others also there as well, but they did not make it for some reason. And as Mina is starting to understand, something is very terribly wrong because they can't really go outside at nighttime. And there's this ongoing feeling that something is watching them. And depending on what their actions are, depending on what they do, when you get close to the glass partition, you feel like something is there watching you or assessing you or something is actually going on. And you don't really know exactly what that actually is. But it is very creepy. What I'll say I actually liked about this film is the story. I think the story and the narrative, as it was going along, I was like, man, where are we going with this? Like, you know, we've seen this before. Like M. Night's kind of done certain things where it's kind of like based off of folklore and it's kind of felt like that. But when they transitioned to the second act, going into the third act, and it just kept going, I was like, man, this is a really decent script because the way that it's actually scripted, it progresses off of one plot point to another, but then it goes back full circle to make you understand like, there's reasons for everything that you're seeing. And as it unfolds, it's not like there's a, it's not like a stinger or a punchline or anything like that, or a secret, so to speak. But as it unfolds in front of you, I think it's very gratifying from an entertainment standpoint. I think it's very entertaining the way that the third act progresses, even though I had some grievances with some of the time and I think the pacing of it was a little strange, a little off at times, off-putting, I guess would be the more specific word. But I think that the people that were acting in it were doing a really good job. Georgina, I think, was freaking amazing in this role. And I think that Owen and specifically Dakota played off of each other very well. I think they have really good chemistry, but when it started going into the fantastical aspects of it, when you start to get to the creatures and the lurking, I think that the sound design, the set design, and certain aspects of VFX and CG played a very pivotal role of building anticipation and also terror. I think that you always felt this sense of like, crap, I don't know what's about to kill anybody. Like, it's kind of like, how can you sleep through something like that when you know something is always consistently watching? And I think that's the crux of the film. Some of the things I did not like, again, I was saying that as far as the pacing, sometimes there are moments where the characters would make stupid decisions and then it would just kind of like an on revolving door and just kind of spiral down. And I kind of felt like some of it threw off the pacing of the film. Also kind of felt like at times the score was amazing and at other times it kind of just felt like it was stagnant. It wasn't really doing anything, partly because the way that you feel trapped, you know, within it, and they kind of sometimes will play offset. In terms of the film as a whole, I think it's serviceable, it's entertaining. I think you would get something out of it, and it's a good first try. I rate it at a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. I would definitely be interested to see how far the rabbit hole would actually go if they were kind of continuing the narrative. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Happy New Year. Peace.